Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Just wanted to drop a quick video talking about my man Tony Harrison, the current 154-pound WBC champion. Obviously, it's been a lot of talks about the 154-pound division. We had this J-Rock fight coming up against Jarrett Hurd. We have a lot of talks that the Tony Harrison Jermell Charlo rematch is coming up in June, I believe. And what else? I know the Austin Trout Terrell Gausha fight has been announced. The Laura Brian Castano fight ended in a draw almost a month ago. And I mean, 154 is my favorite division. We got guys like Erickson Lubin trying to work his way back up the ladder, all of that good shit. Now, the thing that I wanted to talk about is Tony Harrison. And I'm noticing with 154, it seems like it's a big popularity contest. Now, 154 doesn't have any, in my opinion, any dominant non-black fighters. Yeah, we have Jaime Munguia, the WBO champ, but he's not fighting shit. He's over on the zone, getting gift decisions, in my opinion. But I feel like it's a big popularity contest, and I feel like Tony Harrison doesn't get the respect that he deserves. I mean, he's a WBC champion. He beat Jermell Charlo. Some people may disagree, but he did his damn thing. Now, it seemed like a big misconception when it comes to Harrison is Harrison's just an outboxer. Harrison just has lateral movement. And it seems like when you put a matchup of Tony Harrison versus Jermell Charlo, yes, I understand Harrison has a suspect chin, but it seems like people automatically think Jermell Charlo is going to stop Harrison. But it's never the other way around. I know it's damn sure a possibility Jermell can stop Tony Harrison. But Tony Harrison has the power to stop Jermell Charlo as well. Now, I said it because with this fight coming up, my thing is, and it's always been, especially when it's within the division, it's evenly matched or somewhat evenly matched. I'm not one to downplay a guy's opponent. I'm not going to downplay J-Rock for Jarrett Hurd. I'm not going to downplay Amir Khan for Terrence Crawford. And I won't downplay Jermell Charlo, or I won't downplay Tony Harrison in a rematch. But I feel like it's necessary for me to speak on, I feel like it's necessary to speak on behalf of Tony Harrison because I guess since Jermell Charlo has more popularity, it's no point of me speaking on his side because, I mean, that happens every day. Now, the big thing about Tony Harrison that I like is Tony Harrison has crack, and it seems like that's something that a lot of people are forgetting. Tony Harrison is a fighter that's technically sound, and he has crack. Tony Harrison's Achilles heel is simply his chin. Now, to me, that's somewhat similar to Amir Khan, but I don't think Amir Khan, like obviously pound for pound in their weight class, in their respective weight divisions, Amir Khan isn't as devastating a puncher as Tony Harrison is. Tony Harrison, if I remember correctly, has 21 knockouts. 21 knockouts. And I know that's definitely more than Jermell. If I remember correctly, Jermell has like 15 knockouts. And it seems like people don't take that into consideration. And outside of, you can't count, it seems like the toughest competition I believe that Jermell Charlo has faced was Tony Harrison, obviously the guy he lost his belt to, Austin Trout. I feel like that fight could have went either way depending on your particular style. I mean, your particular style preference. And I mean, the Charles Hadley fight, most people didn't give Charles Hadley a shot. I did. I gave him a good shot. I know Charles Hadley was definitely a decorated amateur. The Erickson Lubin fight, that was one of those mandatories that was just a young guy being brought along too soon, but I definitely give Charlo his props for that. And basically what I'm saying is, when it comes to the Austin Trout fight, the Tony Harrison fight, the step-up fights, the guys that have actually been in there with the guys that are high caliber of the division now. I mean, basically, both of these guys have faced Jarrett Hurd. Tony Harrison, he lost to Willie Monroe. Some people may not remember Willie Monroe. Did I say? No, not Willie Monroe. Shit, Willie Nelson. My guy, Willie Nelson. Tony Harrison fought Willie Nelson back when Tony Harrison had hair, when he was a young boy coming up on his Adrian Broner shit. And he got knocked off. Willie Nelson clipped him. That was the first sign in his professional career on a big stage that he had a suspect chin. But Tony Harrison also lost to Jarrett Hurd. He got stopped. Austin Trout also lost to Jarrett Hurd. He got stopped. Now, we all understand the triangle theories don't really carry much weight, but we also go off of the barometer test when we're making like these comparing and contrast the opponents of everyone. I mean, that's the significance of a resume. Triangle theories don't work, but if they haven't fought, resumes are relevant based off of the level of competition. The level of competition that you face is relevant off of the people that you've beaten, even though it's no guarantee that the opponents that they've defeated can beat you. It's still relevant. So with all that being said, I mean, Jermell Charlo, he's a great fighter. Tony Harrison is a great fighter. And the sole purpose of this video, I think these guys are on the same level. Now, at this point, Tony Harrison is one up, so I don't think it's a 50-50 fight. I think Tony Harrison has the ability to outbox Jermell Charlo. It's already been done. But I feel like in this upcoming rematch, the big difference is I feel like Jermell Charlo is going to come in here prepared for an outboxer in Tony Harrison. And he's going to get the version of Tony Harrison that can crack with the best of the guys at 154, and it's going to catch him off guard. I feel like Tony Harrison is just going to be one of those guys that Jermell Charlo can't get past. It doesn't mean that Jermell Charlo is a bad fighter. It doesn't mean that, he's not serious in the division. That doesn't mean that he doesn't possess the abilities to be a champion again. But sometimes you just have that one guy that has your number, even though you can beat guys that can beat him. So it's just one of those triangle situations. And that's really what I feel like is going to happen. But much respect to Jermell Charlo, much respect to Tony Harrison. I just feel like this rematch is going to end with Tony Harrison's hand raised, and Jermell Charlo is going to get caught slipping again. He was caught slipping the first time because he was being a headhunter, and he got outboxed. This time he's going to get caught slipping because he's going to try to go in there and outbox Tony Harrison, and Tony Harrison's going to rock the dude. But it's in the Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'll holler at y'all next time. I'm out.